Hello, welcome back to Tetris 99, the series that I do about once a month now, or maybe twice a month, depending on how I'm feeling. It's good to be back. I don't mind doing these, although I'm starting to feel like, a lot of these episodes are a bit forced, just because, all I'm doing is I'm just showing off new stuff, basically, that I get accomplished in the game. But anyways, yeah. It's good to be back, Hello, hello. So, what's new is what you might be wondering. Well, obviously I reached double prestige 40, which is that's a good thing that I made. I've been working hard at getting levels in this game. I do have some daily missions that I can do as well. I'm working at getting a bunch of tickets so I can buy the remaining skins. So I need to get this Fire Emblem skin. And there's still no Mario 3. Still no Mario All-Stars skin. I have no idea when they're gonna bring that back. They might not ever bring it back, which would kinda stink. And then I also gotta buy all the default skins still too. So, yeah, we're gonna work on it, all right. So, anyways, clear 50 lines and garbage in just one battle, and then it can be in general, All right. So anyways, I got some shit to talk about today. Well, I wrote down some things that I wanted to talk about that I most likely wouldn't have been able to go over in Devil May Cry since I'm so focused on playing the game. I feel like Devil May Cry is a game where it's kind of hard to talk about things that I want to, since I'm usually very focused on not dying and sucking at the game. But hey, that's fine. So, I was watching Spawn Wave this morning, and he was basically talking about how there's apparently a plugin in the works for N64 emulators that adds ray tracing. Now, I still don't really know what the fuck ray tracing is, to be honest, and I kinda don't really care about ray tracing a lot of the time. But this this plugin is actually pretty ambitious. And it's looking really good. I saw the plugin work for Paper Mario, and I'm like, damn, could you imagine Paper Mario randomizers with that plugin? That was like my first thought. And that would be awesome, that'd be a good reason to go back and do another randomizer, once that plugin's finally out. I don't know, that was a really dumb thought of mine though. But I mean, hey, I don't know what else I would think about it. It's still a work in progress though. It's not gonna work with every single game yet, because they still have to make it compatible and bug fix and yada yada yada. So, obviously, yeah, it's a work in progress. So, I'd say it'll be a while before, the ray tracing mod is fully available to the public. But hey, once it does become public access, I can imagine it's gonna be like the preferred way to play N64 games, because Paper Mario looks really fucking good. Like, it kind of reminds me of those games where it kind of reminds me of like the Octopath or whatever, where they go with like that updated 2.5D kind of art style, and it looks really good for that kind of game. So, looking forward to seeing that come to fruition, basically. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. Well, what else could I talk about, though? I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time. Well, today I went to see my dad, because, you know, some kind of, well, it's kind of hard to talk about, because I don't want it to get too, you know, I don't know what is the word, even? You know, I don't want it to get, like, too personal, I guess, but anyways, I went to his place today, you know, to talk about some stuff, and yeah, it was pretty chill. He took me out to Burger King, so that's one positive reason for going out, you know, to go get Burger King, and I got myself like I forget what the name of the burger was. I think it was like a King Jr. or something. I don't fucking know, but it was pretty good. I liked it. Also, this is going to be the most annoying T-spin that I've gone for. So yeah, I went out for Burger King, and he showed me this really cool, retro game store that I went down today. And I was really impressed. It was even better than, the retro game store that I usually go, because there's another retro game store that I've been to before, and it's really, really good. I'm gonna do my best to explain in detail about this game store. So, this game store, it had basically every single type of game you could think of. It even had Sega Saturn games, which was a surprise. I did not expect to see Sega Saturn games. I've never seen a physical Sega Saturn game in person before, so that was a treat, honestly. Oh wow, that was a... Look at this T-spin setup that I just made for myself. That was an accident. So yeah, I don't know what kind of Sega Saturn games they really had there. I kind of just glanced at them. But yeah, I went up to the manager. I'm not a Karen, I swear. I went up to the manager and I asked her, like, hey, how much is it for a PS3 here? You know, she was like, oh, it's like 120 or something. And I'm like, damn, 120 for a used PS3 is pretty good in my opinion. Because I was looking on eBay and Amazon earlier today, and used PS3s are like upwards of like $150 to $180 or something. So if I can get one for 120 in person without having to worry about shipping, that's actually pretty damn good. Anyways, I'll continue my PS3 story in a minute. Also, hope you guys like my new Toon Link picture that I got. Hey, there's a new friend request. There's a Mario Kart event on Thursday, so people are sending me friend requests since I'm one of the hosts. But anyways, yeah. Oh god, the Joy-Con drift is back. So, there's something I have to show, if my Joy-Cons would respond with me. I want to show you guys the new, level up that I got. There's the fucking giant Mithra again. So anyways, I want to show off the new level up, because I haven't seen the new icon yet. So I'm kind of curious about how this looks. It'll take a bit, I think, because it's a 30-second clip. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that icon, man. That looks good. That's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, I like to do these just as proof that, like, I've been, you know, working at my grind and leveling up and shit. So yeah, we're gonna get that icon ready now. kind of look. I don't know how do you even describe this? I don't know. It's like bubbles or something. Not as cool as like the lightning or the whatever this is, but hey, it's cool. It's like Dragon Balls. I don't know, man. You know, I have gotten spoiled a bit on some of the future icons, but I don't even remember them really now. So I don't really think it's a big deal. Anyways, about the PS3 thing. Yeah, they said that used PS3s are like about 120 or so, or something around that, although I guess tax might increase that a bit, but yeah. For a because I've been looking into getting a used PS3 for a while now. Although, I think we actually have used PS3s at home, but I'd have to look at that because, you know, honestly I want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 someday, right? And the only way you can play that game is on PS3. Same goes for some other games like Neptunia. I actually saw a copy of Neptunia at that game store, and I'm like, holy shit, I finally found a physical copy of Neptunia on the PS3 in person. Which, that was fun. It was like $45, but hey, you know, for how obscure the original PS3 Neptunia games are, I could understand that, I guess. So, that was cool. You know, I don't even know if, like, I'll enjoy the original PS3 Neptunias, but I want to get a physical copy, you know. I usually don't really get physical copies a lot, because usually I just go digital, since, you know, that's easy and shit. But having some physical copies is nice. You know, I take good pride in having physical copies of my games. Like, a good example is, you know, my copy of Metroid Dread, that's physical. I take great pride in having a physical copy of that game, for example. So yeah, it's just the little things like that, you know, having physical copies. I've already talked about this in a lot of my videos, but I will never welcome the digital-only future. I will never embrace it. Maybe I will when I'm like 50 or something, you know? But like, I don't like the idea of a digital-only future. So, you know, just the fact that physical games still do exist in some manner, you know, I can respect that. So, if I got myself a physical copy of Neptunia on the PS3, I would be super happy with that, you know? That would be fucking awesome. So that's one of the things that I want to do. Also, by the way, it's getting really hot out, which is a reason why I'm starting to stream later. I've talked about that before. But another reason is, when I went over to my dad's place today, I got fucking sunburnt on my right arm. The bottom of my, well, not the bottom, like, the lower part of my right arm is all red now, which fucking sucks. I didn't even notice I was sunburnt until my mom pointed it out. She was like, oh, you're sunburnt. And I'm like, fuck, really? And yeah, my arm is all red now. So, bitch, I ain't going out for a while. Wednesday, thankfully, I get to stay home. That's my day off from walking the dog. But good lord, I gotta be careful, cause man, I don't want to get burnt so badly. I mean, I was sitting out in the sun, you know, in a chair for like an hour, so I guess it's fair that I got burnt. I'd rather put on a tan than get burnt, dude. You know, I know women find tans attractive sometimes. I would know, because mine's into it. So, yeah, that's the story about that cool game store that I found today. And it is pretty cool. Anyways, I have some more good news. So, last night, Bug Fables went on sale, because Bug Fables has been a game I wanted to play for a long time, since, you know, it's the spiritual successor to Paper Mario, and, you know, anything Paper Mario I'm into, except for Origami King and Color Splash and Sigger Star, but that's besides the point. So I was very, very happy to see that Bug Fables went on sale last night. It was on sale for 50% off, dude. Honestly, that was a steal, dude. I got the game for $11, which was awesome. So now I have the game, and I don't know when I'm going to do a series on it, but I have it, so yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games I have to get to, though. That's the thing. I mean, I did start DMC, so that's one thing. But I also want to... I also bought a few other games on Steam, I think. I mean, obviously I have Sonic Adventure, you know, Jose got those for me so we could do the races. And then I think I got another game as well on Steam. Well, I got a Plants vs. Zombies on Steam for only like $1, because it was on like sale for $1, which was a steal, honestly. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for the rest of my games to go on sale, you know? Because there's a lot of games I want to get. You know, maybe I won't get to all those games in time. But the fact that I just want to, you know, eventually I'll get to them and buy them on sale and then just have them in my library is great. Because that's what I really want. I am waiting for other games to go on sale, like the not Devil May Cry. I'm waiting for the Ninja Gaiden collection to go on sale. That's still like $45 without any discounts, so I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it just yet to get it. And there's some other games that I'm thinking about getting. But I'm glad I got some of the games that I wanted. I have to look at my library again. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for Neptunia to go on sale, because I might not do Victory 2 until I, you know, wait for the sale. Because it has been on sale a few times. It goes on sale quite frequently, you know, sometimes it goes to like, sometimes it's a 50% discount, sometimes it's like 20%. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it to wait sometimes. As they say, good things come to those who wait. That's very true, you know. I say that about Nintendo Directs. Because, you know, I could wait all day. I could wait all day for a Nintendo Direct. I'm not like hurting for a Nintendo Direct, you know. I mean, I'm honest. To be honest, this is the first time that I've expected a Nintendo Direct. I am quite honestly expecting a Direct in June. Because they usually have a Direct in June. So I have a good feeling about there being a Direct in June, and who knows, maybe this video will be immediately outdated by Nintendo being like, hey, we're doing a Direct tomorrow, and it's like, great. that would be ridiculous. This is one case where I would, you know, I don't want to be proven wrong. I don't want to be proven wrong. I would actually really like to see one. I would like to see one around the middle of June, because that's usually when they do them. If it's at the end of June, I don't mind either. I got all of June, I don't really care. So yeah, that's some good stuff. What else? Oh, well, actually, I've already talked about everything, almost. In my Sonic reaction, I talked about how I'm going to be doing reactions to the, there's the Capcom presentation that's gonna be on, I think, next Monday. And then there's also an Xbox, showcase, which I'm going to be watching those, most likely. Definitely the Capcom one. Even though I feel like Capcom's mostly gonna talk about, like, Monster Hunter and Resident Evil and Street Fighter, but, you know, that's to be expected. And who knows about Xbox? Xbox could release anything. Although, once again, I normally don't talk about rumors, but there has been speculation about potentially Rare and Microsoft and all them re-releasing GoldenEye. Especially if they're in collaboration with Nintendo. That's one speculation that I could get behind. And I didn't realize, it's been a rumor for a long time now, but This isn't quite a rumor because there is a bit of evidence behind this. Because apparently some Xbox achievements went live the other day about how there's like some GoldenEye achievements on Xbox. So this isn't fully a rumor, there is some truth to this, so I feel like I can feel a little more comfortable reporting on this. Because like I said, I fucking hate rumors. Because, you know, rumors kind of kill a lot of the fun. Because they're like, oh, there's gonna be a thing this month. And I'm like, yeah, what if there isn't then? You killed all the hype, you know? And then you're gonna piss everybody off because they expected something this month. I mean, then again, I piss people off all the time, and it's funny when I do it. But, I don't know, it's just, I feel like the rumors like that are kind of just doomed to fail most of the time. Well, actually, maybe all the time. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of what's happening. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be playing with Goncito tonight. I'm just going to not expect, you know, I'm just gonna expect him not to message me. You know, if he wants to come to me to play Donkey Kong, then he can do it, but I've messaged him 2 nights in a row, if like, hey, you wanna play DK? But no, instead he just plays shit with his friends instead. So, I don't know, I give up. I'm just gonna wait for a night where, you know, he feels like playing it, and he's not busy with his friends where I could play it. Because, you know, if I keep this up, you know, I'm never gonna get to play DMC, and I'm just gonna keep waiting for him, which is not good for me, because I want to play something every night. Anyway, the nice thing is that I am streaming later, and that's later and later, you know. Thankfully, Tuesday, it was just a really hot day for no reason. It was 24 degrees today, which, I don't know, why don't we translate that to Fahrenheit? Let's translate that to you, you filthy Americans out there. So, 24 degrees is 75 in Fahrenheit. I don't actually know if that's that hot, but I hate any heat. I don't like heat above 20 degrees. Anything above 20 is just like too much for me, you know. I am like I'm like super sensitive to the heat. Where like, you know, if it's too hot, you know, like I just start like sweating up a storm and I can't breathe, you know. Well, not breathe, but it's just like, you know, I can't focus as much, you know. I need that cold temperature. You know, I basically have to live in a freezer to do shit. But the good thing is that Wednesday's looking a little better. It's 20 degrees instead of 24. And then it's gonna be 16, 20, 20, 18, 17, which is a lot better. I can definitely tolerate it a lot more than today's 24. Because today was awful, dude. So yeah. I also am going to be turning on my fan for pretty much all summer, so I'm sorry if you hear those in all of summer's recordings and streams. I do have better mic settings now, so it's probably less noticeable now, so I am happy about that. I do think my mic settings have definitely improved, because I go back and look at the streams from like 2021, and there's a noticeable amount of fan noise in the background of those streams, but in these, there's not really that much, you know. It's a lot better, I'd say. I'm gonna type in the group DM Sonic in Roblox because I bet they're gonna want to talk about that. What kind of dumb bullshit do we have on Twitter today? I don't know. I'll actually look at that in a little bit. So, oh yeah, so another funny thing. Tim messaged me today, and he said something that I thought was really funny. He said, bro, the only constant in the universe is you playing Tetris on the Switch. And I thought that was really funny. It took him 4 days to respond to me because I sent him a picture. I sent him a picture of Kuishi with a potato, and it took him 4 days to respond to that, which I thought was pretty funny. What else? What else is going on Twitter? Remembering Prince. Aw, that's a good tweet. Finally, something good on Twitter. 1-2 Switch, Luigi, Russia, Joker 2, Xenoblade, John Cena, Knuckles. I don't know, man. I feel like my Twitter trending shit is kind of cursed. Like, the stuff that trends for me is just kind of like, you know, filtered and kind of crap. I don't know, man. I think I found some pretty good things on Reddit, you know, too. Maybe this, I've kind of talked about everything I wanted to. So, yeah. Also, not much is happening in the Mario Kart server right now either. It's kind of dead right now, but whatever, I don't really care about that, honestly. I really hope this sunburn goes away, though, soon. It's kind of annoying me. Man, you know what I hate when I'm trying to access one of my quick access you know, files, and then I accidentally drag something into one of my quick access things. That's really annoying. It's not a big deal though, but it happens. Oh, I have some good news actually. Smash Universe Highlights is almost done. I finished editing the entirety of the first part. Now all I have to do is make an intro and an ending and put them together and render it as one final video, which is super epic. Let's see. Maybe I should do it tonight, actually. Should I do it tonight or should I do it on Wednesday? I might do it on Wednesday, and then I'll render it overnight, and then it'll be done Thursday morning. That's probably what I'll do, because on Thursday I'm going to be doing a Mario Kart event, and I want to make sure it's done rendering by then. Pray to God that it will be. Because, you know, the last thing that I want is for the Mario Kart event to show up, and I'm not done rendering my video yet. But it's good because I'll be able to get that video out, and then I'll have a highlights video uploaded in June. Actually, 2 highlight videos. See, I love how inconsistent I am. You know, I go like 2 months without uploading anything, and then I fucking get like, also gotta fix my Joy-Cons. Stop. Look at how crazy my Joy-Cons are going, dude. Okay, that wasn't me. That was that was me. But you know, like I have it on attackers, right? And then randomly it'll just be like, ooh, let's target someone random. That happens. Joy-Cons, people. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my video. So like, I love how inconsistent I am sometimes on my highlights channel. Like, I'll go like 2 months without uploading anything, and then randomly I'll just like upload like 2 videos, because that's kind of how my like my process goes, you know? Like, I work on a bunch of things at once. Like, I was also, like, I've been working on Smash Ultimate Highlights Part 5. I've been working on Mario Maker Highlights. I've tried working on Persona 5, but I don't know, Persona 5 is not that fun to edit that as much. But I'll try to edit it when I feel like it, you know? I'll try to finish editing Persona 5 Royal Highlights, the full series, before 2024. How about that? That'll be a goal. And if I don't reach that goal, then, oh well. I think that's a reasonable goal. So yeah, like, I'm gonna get Smash Universe Highlights Part 1 out. It's about 40 minutes long, which is pretty reasonable, I think. So I'm gonna get that up on my highlights channel. Go sub to that, by the way. It's very funny. Yeah, and I'm very proud of that. I mean, then again, the Pokemon reaction wasn't really that hard to edit. That was a pretty bare bones edit. You know, I just like took the stream, you know, edited it a little bit, like clipped out silence, and added a few extra zoom in effects, and you know, called it a day. It took me like half an hour to make, so it wasn't as taxing as my usual stuff, my usual up to snuff videos. But hey, you know, if I could get more of that stuff out, you know, just like little clips and stuff, that could be fun. You know, I like getting little clips out. You know, kind of like how, you know, Vinny has a clips channel, because he has a highlights channel, he has a full VODs channel, he has like a pre-stream channel and a clips channel. So he has 4 channels now. It's crazy. I only have 2 channels. I don't know what I would need a 3rd channel for. I don't know. I don't know where where other channels would come from. I mean, I could make just a Tetris channel, you know, where I put all my Tetris videos. That would be dumb, though. I don't know. That's like, I swear there's some people who do that. Oh yeah, didn't, like, Nico BBQ make a channel just for Mario Maker or whatever the fuck? He did that, I swear. Like, his channel was just for Mario Maker, and then it died because he lost interest. And that's the problem when you do content on one specific thing. If you get burnt out on that thing, like, your career is fucked. Like, good examples, Minecraft YouTubers, you know? Like, you could play Minecraft for like 4 years, and then like, what if you're sick of Minecraft? Like, what do you do now? Your career is done, you know? You can't just suddenly switch to doing like God of War on your Minecraft channel. It's like, nobody's gonna watch that because they subscribed for the Minecraft content, you know? God damn, Joy-Cons are a bitch. This is why I don't like playing a lot of games on Switch, because of these frickin' controllers, dude. I'd love to play with my DualShock 4 on here, you know? That would be good. Anyway, sorry. I'll try to go a single recording without bitching about my Joy-Cons. It's really hard though. Sorry. So, where to next? The new Scott the Woz video was pretty good. A 2-hour retrospective on the Switch in 2021 and 2022 a little bit. The 5th year, basically. That was pretty good shit. I enjoyed watching that. I had curry while I watched that. And I'm normally not the biggest fan of curry, but hey, I liked it. It was good. I think I've just grown accustomed to liking curry, you know? I mean, I know Coffee likes curry, but then again, she likes Japanese food. She's based. But hey, you know, it is how it is. Speaking of Coffee, me and her have some good plans for the summer, like all kinds of series that we've planned out. Which I don't know if I should go into detail here, because I feel like some of it is worth it. I mean, she might have already talked about it, you know, kind of brought it up a bit, but I think there are some things that are, you know, worth being saved for the when they pop up, basically. But as for right now, our goals are to finish my ROM hack, and then we're gonna do the next series. I don't know when that'll be, but we're gonna save it for summer, you know? Summer is a good time to do it, because she's gonna have a lot more free time, so she's gonna be able to do streams more often. Well, maybe not more often, it's more like more consistently, you know? Because there are some weeks where she just doesn't want to do anything. We also want to, you know, watch more Hello Kitty. Probably. I mean, I'm liking it. I already talked about how Sarah Ann Williams, the voice of Yumi and Chihaya, is the voice of Hello Kitty in that show that we're watching. Oh, yeah, I already talked about that in Wind Waker, I think. Right. So I was talking about how, like, you know, doing variety content on YouTube is kind of hit or miss because, you know, people are gonna sub to your shit. And, you know, they're not gonna watch literally everything unless they're, like, diehard fans. But, like, yeah, like, some people might just sub for, like, Mario content. Some people might just sub for, I don't know, Tetris stuff. But they're not gonna, like, necessarily watch, like, I don't know, random shit, like, what's a good, I don't know, they're not gonna watch Devil May Cry, maybe, you know? You know what I'm saying? And that goes for a lot of stuff, you know? I'm like, I haven't been watching a whole lot of Vine Sauce because, you know, I don't, for one, I don't have as much time as I used to when I was a kid. And two, you know, like, not every bit of content interests me either. That's just why, you know, I haven't been watching much YouTube in general, really. So, there is that. I mean, I have been watching, you know, all my, like, certain kinds of videos, obviously, like the Banjo-Kazooie playthroughs. I've been watching... I actually watched, I've been watching ESAM's, Smash tier list, because that's, like, the one thing that I watch him for is his tier list videos. Because nothing else really interests me. But maybe I should give his other stuff a try, but even then, I don't know. I watch Omni sometimes. I watch Nintendo Capri Sun's, Mario Odyssey playthrough. There's that. What else? I don't know, there's not, I guess Zoomzyke, although Zoomzyke's doing his June Zoom thing, which I don't think is as interesting this year. I'm really enjoying his, New Super Mario Bros. Analysis videos. Those are really fun. But he's not gonna be able to get to those now since it's June. Oh man, you know, I honestly, you know, I pray for that, man, because trying to get a YouTube video uploaded every single day and editing every single day just sounds so, like, that just sounds so stressful, man. I couldn't imagine doing that, dude. I would fucking, like, die. I would die if I had to edit and get a video out every single day, dude. This is why I just prefer doing, like, streams and recordings, because I don't have to edit these, you know? I can go and do, like, highlights and edit them later if I want to, but at least that's done on my own time. But, like, when your daily content relies on you editing videos, that's just stressful, man. Like, I feel bad for, you know, content creators who have to go through that. I understand why something like YouTube could be so stressful. I have it easy, man. I just play games and upload it, you know? I don't have to worry about that shit. Because I couldn't handle something like that. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's just, like, little stressful thing, you know? To talk about. I mean, I sometimes, you know, stress out over uploads. I won't lie. Like, there are times where, like, you know, Jose doesn't give me his footage on time, and I really want to get the Sonic race out, and I don't have a video uploaded that day. So, like, I'm just, like, panicking. I'm like, shit, I have to get something out. So, what I do instead is I just delay videos from releasing, basically. So there's been a few times where, like, I have 2 videos going out that day, but, like, oh shit, I don't have a video for tomorrow. So what I do instead is I just spread those 2 videos across 2 days, and then that gives, you know, it spreads out the content a little bit. And I have done that quite a few times when I'm taxed for getting a video out, basically. So that happens from time to time. Maybe that's a good reason why I don't always mean, that's why the Sonic races, or just races in general, are, you know, that's why they happen about once a week or once every few weeks, because, you know, editing those races together takes some serious work. That's probably the most work that I put into, like, any of my, you know, videos on the main channel. Because I make a layout, I put both the footage next together, and I like sync it up, and it takes a while. It takes me a few hours at least to make that. And then the fact that it has to render for so long, it takes anywhere from like 8 to 16 hours to render, which can sometimes prevent me from streaming when I want to if I am not careful. So sometimes sometimes the quality does have to take a little bit of a dip. I do have to render at a lower, at a lower quality, just so it renders faster, and so that I can do a video the next day, basically. You know what I mean? So, yeah. As much as I love doing the races, editing them is not at all entertaining. So, yeah. You know, Jose, he just uploads his side, you know, he doesn't do any of the editing, so he's fine, you know. He doesn't have to worry about that, but I like this, you know, race setup. I like this layout that I got going on here. I think it looks good for what it is. It's not as professional as maybe other people could do it, but I think it's pretty good. So, yeah. Obviously, Sonic Adventure Race on Thursday. I don't know when you guys are gonna see that video, but I will be, well, actually, technically no, because I'm still doing the Mario Kart event that day, so there'll be a stream early in the day, and then there'll be no stream later that night, because me and Jose are recording. I don't know when we'll do it, though. We'll probably do it later on, because I fucking hate summer. Summer heat sucks ass. You know, as a kid, you know, summer's exciting, because, woo, no school. But now, you know, like, I don't care about school, man. Like, I don't have school. I just walk the dog, you know, 5 times a week, and I get paid for that. So, there isn't really any breaks for me, at least. Which I'm okay with, because, you know, the dog walks only take about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours anyways. It's nothing crazy. And I get to talk to Coffee while I do them, so it's a bonus, you know? So, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, to be honest, I'd do the dog walk every single day if I could, but I think giving myself a few days off is, you know, fair. I think I do need a few I do need a few days off, you know? Can't go too hard on yourself, even though I do stream and record basically every day. There's almost never a day where I don't record / stream. There are some days where I don't stream, but most of the time, if I don't stream, I'm usually recording something, if you guys pay attention to that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Mr. Stoinky Doink, my beta tester for SML RPG, has reported for some bugs in my game. Which, I don't know, these days I'm just like, ugh, a bug? Because, like, I don't know, man, it's like, I'm done with my fan game, so having to go back to it like 2 months later to fix a bug is kind of annoying, you know, at this point. It's just an obligation now, and not a passion. I mean, obviously, yes, I will at some point get around to fixing the bugs when I feel like it. I'm not in a rush or anything, I'll do it when I feel like it. So, yeah, there's like a major bug or something in the first game that I gotta fix. So, I'll get around to doing that at some point. Kinda tired. Actually, I took a nap earlier. I took a nap at like 5 o'clock because it's so fucking hot out. Like, that's something I might start doing, you know? Just cause, like, I'd rather be up at night, but I also don't want to stay up too late because, if I want to do the dog walk nice and early in the morning, you know, I gotta go to bed early and wake up early. But then I also want to do streams, you know? So, like, it's kind of hard to balance out, actually. So, like, what I'm thinking is I might, during the summertime, I might start taking naps during, like, the hot days. And, like, I don't know, I'll just nap for, like, 2 hours or something, you know? Get past the hot hours of the day. And then, you know, I'll wake up, you know, make dinner, and then I'll stream. And then, you know, I'll sleep for, like, I can sleep for, like, 6 to 7 hours instead of 8 hours. And then it'll make up for the time that I napped. See, now, I don't know how napping works in comparison to actual sleep. Because I feel like sleeping, you know, is a lot more powerful than napping. Like, if you nap for 2 hours and then sleep for 6 hours, it's not gonna have the exact same effect as if you slept for 8 hours in total. You know what I mean? Because what I would love to do is just spread out my sleeping, you know, across time, you know? That sounded really weird. But, like, basically what I would love to do is I would love to, you know, sleep in the day, or, like, sleep... here's an idea. So, like, I don't know, sleep maybe 4 hours during the day, and then sleep 4 hours at night. There are people like that I've researched. I've done some research on... I forget what they're called. They're called, like, bi-sleepers or something. I'd have to look up the official term. But basically, there are these people who will sleep 4 hours at night, and then they'll sleep 4 hours during the day, and then they spread out their sleep throughout the day, and, like, they take basically like, two smaller sleeps, and it does have some versatility. I mean, why would I even be talking about this if there wasn't versatility, right? So, basically what I'm saying is, if I could sleep during the day when it's, like, super fucking hot out, I sleep for 4 hours during the day, skip out on the super hot parts of the day, maybe still get some sunny D, or whatever, sunny D, that's a drink, you moron. You know, get my vitamin D or whatever from the sun still, because I am going to be awake during the day still, especially because, you know, I'm gonna be going for the dog walk and getting my sun. So it's not like I'm not getting sunlight, because that's still happening. It's just that I'm skipping some of the day because, you know, I sleep for 4 hours, right? And what I would do is, you know, when Coffee goes to sleep, I sleep with her. And then I wake up, and then it's like, I don't know, it's like 7 p.m. or something, right? Then I wake up, then I make dinner, I stream at around 7 p.m. or so. And then, you know, Coffee comes. And then, I don't know what happens then, but, like, either I could stay up until, like, well, what could I do, actually? I don't know, like, maybe I could stay up until, like, 1 or 2 a.m., go to sleep, and then wake up at 6 a.m.? I don't know. I haven't really thought this out fully, but on paper, it's a good idea, I think. It's just a matter of executing it at that point, I guess. I should look this up. Let's see. People who sleep 2 times a day. Let me see if I can find the real term for this. It's called biphasic sleep. Biphasic sleep is a sleep pattern in which a person splits their sleep into 2 main segments per day. They may sleep longer at night and then take a nap during the day, or they may split their nighttime sleep up into 2 segments. Yeah. So this is kind of interesting. This is what I might start doing, honestly. In monophasic sleep, a person attains all their sleep in 1 block of time. Researchers hypothesized that monophasic sleep became the dominant sleep pattern during the industrial era. Let's see. Prior to that, many people across different continents and cultures followed a biphasic sleep schedule. They went to bed around 9 or 10 p.m. and slept for a few hours before waking around midnight. Then they would stay up for a few hours to eat. Later that night, they would fall back asleep for their second sleep phase. Oh, no, this isn't quite what I'm thinking of, is it? No, what I'm thinking about something different, I think. I'm trying to think about this. Let's see. Is biphasic sleep unhealthy? It could help you get more done in a day without compromising restfulness. For some, it may improve wakefulness, alertness, and cognitive function. So biphasic sleep can actually be beneficial. Can you survive on 4 hours of sleep a night? Well, obviously not, but like... What I'm saying is... Oh yeah, here we go. Getting only 6 hours of sleep each night is considered a poor sleep schedule. That's not what the question was. The question was, can you sleep for 6 hours at night and then take a 2-hour nap in the day? This is some serious thing that... This needs more research, I think. Because this could be a new way of life, if you ask me. And I would... If I can execute this well, then it would actually be good. Well, here's the thing, right? Okay, so... I was about to comment on the fact how a 2-hour nap isn't as powerful as 2 hours of sleep in a monophasic sleep schedule. So, let's say I sleep for 2 hours in the day, 2-hour nap basically, and then I sleep for 6 hours at night. It's not going to feel like I slept 8 hours in total, okay? That's my problem. So, a lot of the times I feel like I kind of have to compensate for the time that I spent napping, because napping isn't as powerful. So, I kind of feel like if I want to plan that out, I'd have to nap 2 hours in the day, and then sleep for 7 hours, and then it'll feel like I had an 8-hour sleep. Does that make any sense? But the problem being is that by doing that, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting an hour that I could have spent doing something productive, just so I can avoid the heat, basically. Which, that is counterproductive to what I'm trying to do here. I'm basically trying to switch my sleep schedule around a little bit so that I can avoid staying up during the hottest parts of the day. Because I used to do that during some summers. You know, I would, like, go to sleep at, like, 9 a.m. and then sleep through, like, the whole day and then wake up at, like, I don't know, 6 p.m. But I've read that that's not very healthy for you. So, yeah. But it might just be unhealthy because you're not getting, like, enough vitamin D. So, I don't really know, man. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see. I might ask Google that question again. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing. I wanna figure this out. Let me see. 4 hours sleep day, 4 hours sleep night. Let's see if Google can understand what I'm trying to say. Regularly getting 4 hours of sleep per night was equivalent of adding 8 years of aging. That's not what I'm asking. Is it okay to sleep 4 hours at night and 4 hours in the day? 4 hours of sleep per night isn't enough to wake up and feel That's the same question that we asked earlier, and it's not giving me the right answer. Google doesn't know what the fuck I'm trying to ask. See, I'm gonna guess, though, that sleeping 4 hours a night and then 4 hours a day is not gonna have the same effect as just sleeping 8 hours at once. if I know anything about the research I've done, it doesn't work that way. Let's see. I accidentally got into the 4 during the day and 4-hour night cycle when my work schedule changed. At first I hated it, but after trying and not being able to break out, if the cycle is not too bad. It's hard to break from because you feel exhausted when it's about time for the 4-hour sleep increment. When I wake up though, I feel really well rested, and it's noticed it's not a problem to wake up anymore. Huh. See, this could work. I don't know if I'll necessarily sleep 4 hours during the day, but I don't know, like maybe 3 hours during the day and 5 hours at night? Google doesn't know what I'm trying to ask, dude. I only got one answer, and it was from fucking Quora, which I hate Quora. Quora's fucking dumb. So, yeah, we just established, also, I'm gonna still look this up, because I'm trying to figure out, I want to look for more answers. Can you split up your sleep time? Can I sleep 4 hours twice a day? There's also people called polyphasic sleepers. That's interesting. Some people divide their sleep schedule, their sleep in a schedule of naps around the clock. Well, let's say you sleep for 8 hours in total, because I usually sleep for 8 hours in total. So let's see. What is segmented sleep? Yeah. Let's see. Some folks break up their slumber into 2 or more shifts. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Think carefully about whether it's really suited to your lifestyle. And watch out for the warning signs this alternate sleep schedule is putting you in. Let's see. I'm gonna give this a little read. Where else? Sleeping in 2 shifts. Let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, is it healthy? There are mixed views on whether segmented sleeping is safe, since there hasn't been much research on the effects sleeping in shifts can have on your health. It's best to avoid it unless there's a reason you need to sleep that way, which I have a reason. It's to avoid the heat. Let's see. Yeah, apparently this is just something that hasn't been researched enough, which is interesting. This is something that they need to research more. She doesn't know the full evidence that sleeping in 2 rounds at night causes health problems, so it's okay if you naturally sleep that way. One thing to keep in mind if you try segmented sleeping. Artificial light in the middle of the night could have an impact, yeah, obviously. So keep light dim at night. Stay away from blue light. Let's see. I could try it. I mean, I don't know. Coffee woke up, by the way. I think it's getting time to end the episode anyways. I've been going for quite a while. Yeah, 59 minutes. I was gonna go for an hour anyways. Well, this has been a pretty interesting episode. I've learned quite a bit. I still don't know whether or not the the biphasic sleeping thing is actually good or not, though. I can't really figure this out for sure. I guess the only way I could try it out is, you know, if I try it myself, you know? See how it works out for me, basically. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the next level tonight, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So, yeah, I can't wait to get to Double Prestige 50. I guess I'll see you guys when that happens. You know, I have, oh yeah, one more thing before I go. So, I wrote down on my calendar estimates on when each of the level ups are gonna be. So, on May 10th, I wrote, get to Double Prestige 30. When in reality, I think I actually got to Double Prestige 30 on, like, the 24th or something. Which was way later. But then, I ended up getting Double Prestige 40 on the 5th of June, which was the exact day that I wrote down. And now I have July 1st, get to Double Prestige 50. Did I say 50 before? I meant 40. Yeah, get to Prestige 50 on July 1st. And I'm hoping that I can actually get to Double Prestige 50 before July. Because that would actually create a... I'm trying to create, like, an estimate on how long it takes to get to the max level. Because I also have August 1st written down for Double Prestige 60. And then I have September 5th written down as Double Prestige... for Double Prestige 70. October 15th for Double Prestige 80. And then I have November 30th written down for Double Prestige 90. And then I have January 31st written down for max level. So, if I can get to max level before the end of 2022, which is my goal, by the way, that would be really nice. And then I can publish my detailed spreadsheet on how levels in this game work. Because that is something I'm passionate about. A lot of people are gonna fucking, like, criticize me and be like, ooh, it's just Tetris. Why are you playing Tetris for 4,000 hours? Well, to be honest, I don't really know either, but look, it's something that I'm very passionate about, you know? You can see my 4,500 hours in this game. Most of which is not legitimate. I mean, if you just look... Wait, this is the wrong thing. If you look at my actual stats, my total playtime is 560 hours. Most of that's not legit. But if you look at my, you know, Tetris 99 and Invictus plays, like if you look, you can see here that I have only around like, not even in like 500 Invictus plays. That's not very many. But then you look at team battles, like, look at team battle plays, dude, 20,000. Like, isn't that crazy? 20,000 plays. Ooh, you know what, here? We could actually, we can average out the amount of times that the team, that the team wins. Let's do some calculations. Oh man, I'm dragging this episode out longer than it needs to be. So let's see. 20,000 divided by 5293. How are we gonna multiply? I guess we multiply this by 4, right? Something like that? How do I multiply this? I'm not good at math right now. It's 9 PM, dude. I'm having trouble with this. So, let's see, yeah, what is this? Well, I mean, let's see, right? Because 5,293 is basically, an average of 1 in 4. Every 4 games you play, you're guaranteed to win, basically. Which is pretty decent. I've only received 189 likes. Really feels like I've gotten more than that, but I guess not. Also, I guess I've never seen a team shuffle before. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that. Crazy. Yeah, there you go. So that's just you know, an evidence of how kind of busted team battle is, just 'cause it's so good to do. I mean, if you play extremely well in Victus, you can get around the same amount as a win from team battle and get it consistently. The only thing is that you have to be constantly playing the game and playing really well. But with team battle, you can just like let it play itself and it'll get the experience for you, which is how I play the game. I know a lot of people are probably going to look down upon that, but it's the fastest way to get experience in this game, and it's been working for me for the past 9 months. Yeah, 9 months. I went from like level 60 to double prestige 40 in about 9 months, guys. That's just powerful. But anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Tetris. Make sure to like and subscribe to me on YouTube and twitch.tv/MinusBros. I do streams there basically every day. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody for more Devil May Cry, the Mario Kart event, whatever we got going on Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm probably gonna go say hello to Coffee, maybe watch some Trailer Park Boys. I'm not really gonna do much else tonight. I already did some editing. I already did a bunch of editing last night. Maybe I'll probably work on Smash Universe, finish up those highlights tomorrow, I think. That's probably a good idea. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, so take care everybody. And yeah, I'm gonna go now, so bye-bye and have a good day or night.